Welcome back, ladies and gents. Today we're looking at the Barbour Classic Tartan Beaufort jacket. It's one of the longer jackets that Barbour makes. It has the classic tartan lining and it has a 6-ounce silk oil wax outer that is a dark olive brown. It's one of my favorite jackets to wear from Barbour, especially when it's really cold. I'm 5'8" tall, 160 pounds, and I actually got a C38 in this jacket. It has about a 23-inch chest width. It is oversized. These traditional wax jackets tend to be oversized. I specifically got this one that way to be because I tend to wear a heavy lining underneath. And I wear this jacket down to 0 Fahrenheit degrees with a heavy lining, a wool sweater, a business shirt, and an undershirt. And I'm very warm. I'll show you guys what I mean about layering for 0 Fahrenheit degrees. I have my Uniqlo thermal long sleeve underwear top there, a regular formal dress shirt, Barbour lamb's wool half zip sweater, and this is a really warm wool sweater. It's original lamb's wool. It rarely ever gets to 0 degrees in New York, but sometimes that wind chill where I live will drop the temperatures to 0 or the real feel below 0 into negative numbers. This Prada thermal sort of a jacket liner I've had this thing for 20 years and it's really warm. It's just a thermal poly filled tech piece that seals the heat into your body. And then I'll seal it all in with my Barbour Beaufort. I throw it over everything. Like I said, this is a C38. It is oversized, so I could fit it over all of this comfortably. Still have good range of motion on my arms. My sleeves are articulated. Hand warmer pockets right there. The collar stands up. I even have space for a scarf. Full range of motion with all these layers underneath the jacket. And I'm good to go. This is a really, really warm combination here. And I could go stand in Times Square on New Year's Eve, watch the ball drop, and be warm down to like the teens. You could also wear this over a business suit. Will look classic and look sharp. One of the best ways to wear a Beaufort jacket is over a business suit, believe it or not. It's a weird combination of formal business attire and rugged country wear, but I don't know, the combination of the two just has a certain element to it, an element of style, I guess. Sort of like a James Bond kind of a look. The Beaufort as size, if you get the size if you get it in your size, you could fit it over a sports coat, a business coat, shirt and tie, and I have underneath this just a t-shirt like a base layer. It looks good. It looks good with the formal business suit. I forget to zip it up in this demo, but you could zip it up. If it's raining, if it's cold, you could wear this combination down to like 20 degrees Fahrenheit and be warm. Put a scarf around it. You're good to go. Umbrella, a long umbrella, and maybe a monocle and top hat. I'm just kidding, but you see how it looks over a sports coat, business suit. It looks really good. It's long. It covers the pants, so your pants would stay dry in a downpour. I highly recommend this jacket over the Ashby jacket. If you're looking at these jackets, this one is about $400 in 2021. The prices went up over the years, but it's still a bargain price. In fact, the design in this jacket has not changed in the last 30 years. And to last a long time, when you buy it, you never have to buy another jacket for the rest of your life. Here we're in the outdoors where this jacket belongs. I oftentimes get reminded of that these are jackets meant for the outdoors whenever I'm doing these reviews in office or at home. And the jackets look great outdoors and function well outdoors. Back here you have the big game pockets for holding dead animals, as I've been told. But you can store anything back there that's big or from big to small items, or wet or dry items. Full range of motion with the arms. I love that feature. High collar in the back to keep your neck warm. Hand warmer pockets by your belly. Big bellow pockets down below for holding large items. The collar is a high stand-in collar when you need it to protect your neck. I love that feature about this jacket. It snaps there with the storm flap. And you have a little wallet pocket there for storing a wallet or a phone. It's fleece lined. Hand warmer pockets there. Love that. And comfortable jacket to wear overall when you're doing a walk in the woods. We have this beach near my house. I love coming out here. I have an umbrella stored here, and what I like about the game pocket, it's a waterproof pocket. So if you have a wet umbrella, like it's raining, you're walking through the rain, and that umbrella is wet, you could put that wet umbrella in that back game pocket. It will not get anything else wet. That pocket is completely waterproof. The reason is because when you put a dead animal back there, it's to hose off whether blood or anything that gets in that pocket. So that pocket is waterproof. It's a great jacket to wear in outdoors. Let's go back inside and take a closer look at it. First thing that's distinctive about the Beaufort jacket is the longer cut. It is about 32, 33 inches long in a sort of a men's medium size. The larger you get, I think it gets down to like a 35-inch length. This one is the C38. And if you ever have a confusion about the size of these jackets, it's always an inside pocket. Either this inside pocket, or if you have a Badale jacket, it'll be an inside of that inner chest pocket. What makes the Beaufort distinctive is the longer cut, as well as this nice hefty game pocket in the back. And I've been told, I initially thought this was for holding shotgun shells, but it's been mentioned in my channel lots of times that hunters use this to put dead animals into, and when blood gets inside of this thing, this is completely waterproof by the way, you can hose this off and it would not affect the rest of the jacket. I have not had to put a bloody animal in my Beaufort game pocket yet, but it's good to know that's there. If you're living in 2021 like I am, and you just use this for commuting to work or wherever, you can put newspapers, umbrellas in there. I've done lots of things, books, textbooks even. If you just want to carry a book to read on a train or during a commute, but you don't want to carry a bag, you can easily put a book in there and you won't feel the weight. What I actually like about this pocket, because the jacket is so well tailored and balanced on your body, you can put, I had heavy items in here before, and I once went to a party and bought like a case of beer. I took like one of those 12-ounce Heineken bottles, and I had them all back here whilst I was walking to the party, and I did not feel the weight pull on me at all. It's well balanced in this jacket. So it's very well tailored. That garage pocket back here, game pocket, could take a lot of weight and you won't feel it. Love that about this jacket. In the front here you have a little secret pocket. It's moleskin lined. It's a suede kind of fleece lining, and it's very, very deep and very big. It has a regular thin zipper with two leather triangle protection zipper garages, which is really nice. You put wallets, keys, cell phones in it. You can hold a large iPhone. I think I could actually put an iPad mini in there, the older iPad mini, without a sleeve or a case on there. Next to those, adjacent to that, you have two hand warmer moleskin pockets that are low in the waist. So these will be around your belly. The Badale jacket, the B-Dale, has the same pockets upper at the chest. So this is lowly slung next to your belly when you put your hands in there. Very warm pockets. I've had my hands in there, and they're big enough to put gloved hands in them. Below that, you do have the garage pockets. There's no secret side pocket in them. It's just a single garage pocket here with two holes in the bottom for ventilating wet items. If you have wet gloves, you can put that in there. The pockets here are cotton tartan lined, so it does have that classic tartan inside the line. I love that way that looks actually. That's really nice. The flaps on these are really big. That's about 2.5 inches of flap to cover that over. The pockets are waterproof with the wax. I tend to put my hands in these pockets a lot, so there is some wear to the lid flaps. This jacket recently got re-waxed fall of 2019, and I did not get to wear this jacket during the pandemic because we've been stuck home for the last 18 months. So this is a freshly waxed jacket, and I believe I purchased this jacket in like 2012. So this is one of my older, not my oldest, but this is an older jacket that never got re-waxed until 2019. So it looked good. Like I said, I don't wear this frequently, only if extreme conditions, I'm wearing a business suit and I want to cover it up, or it's really cold outside and I have to put a lot of layers underneath there. So I probably wear this about 5 to 10 times during a calendar year. So you have the garage pockets there. Corduroy collar, it's the same as the B-Dale. It's a 3-inch collar going around there, and it has the studs in the back to take a classic tartan hood. You get one of these hoods for $50. It's good to know you can accessorize this with a hood. The Beaufort is no exception to the big deal in that it has the storm flaps around the neck to protect you, and I've had to use this a lot, especially in colder weathers. I put my scarf in there, wrap it around my neck, and seal it all in with this storm flap there. It's really nice, really useful storm flap. You have a two-way zipper, and this is a distinctive feature of all the traditional Barbour wax jacket. You have this big brass, gold-colored zipper pull that comes up. It's two-way zippers, and a longer jacket, specifically on a longer jacket like this, it's very useful to have this feature on a jacket that when you sit down, you could zip it up a little bit to have some sort of comfort. You do have the button snap studs here, and these are pewter gray, dark pewter gray. They're not brass. They're not brown. So these are gray. Just I've gotten questions on that before. The snap out here, you can see it's already wearing into that patina copper. So the dark brown on these buttons tend to wear out. You could replace these actually. I've asked at my Orvis. It's a free service with the overall service. So you could do an overhaul of everything for about, I think, $100, and they'll replace all the button snaps, the zipper pulls. So I think they tend to package it into one service. Prior to that, you could have done these a la carte, like individually, except replace one button, they would have done that. But I think because of maybe the pandemic or whatever, they only do like a full service of the jack. So you get everything replaced or repaired on a jacket. And that's what makes the 400 plus price tag on a jacket like this worth it, because it's a nice investment that you could know that you can repair or fix anything in this jacket that goes wrong with it. Some of the stuff is warranted. If it goes wrong, you could take it in and they'll fix it for free, which is what I love. Inside the jacket, you notice slightly different than other Barbour jackets. The tartan line goes all the way down to the bottom of the jacket. And then the tartan print is actually very beautiful. All these jackets take a zip-in liner. I'm not really going to go into that, but it's good to know that you have that feature there. The Barbour Care tag is in there. The Barbour tag is here. Classic Beaufort, traditional tartan, made in England. These are still made in England as of shooting this video, and I like that. You spend the money for something that's pretty much almost handmade if you think about it in the UK. Let's look at the sleeves next. Sleeves on the Beaufort are distinctive than other jackets. The sleeves on the Beaufort, you have the ventilation holes that go all the way through, like the Badale, not like the Ashby. These are real ventilation holes. The sleeves have inner Velcro garage that's double nylon. So this will keep you very waterproof and keep your sleeves very dry. And it protects the tartan as well. So this nylon garage, unlike the Beaufort Badale that has the acrylic cuff, you could cinch it by cinching that little Velcro tab there, which is really nice. And you cinch it around your inner cuff to cinch in the body heat and keep out water and rain. It's nice. You see here the tartan print comes all the way down the sleeves, unlike the Ashby. One of my complaints with the Barbour Ashby, and I have to mention it here, I shot that video and people were like, oh no, I love the Ashby, what are you talking about? It's a great jacket. The Ashby doesn't have this. The Ashby has a nylon all the way down, and I felt like my arms just kept sweating and the thing. It wasn't no ventilation, no breathability. This is breathable and waterproof. You don't need to put nylon all the way to the armpits and then not have ventilation holes. It's not going to be very breathable. This, breathable to the armpits, and you have ventilation holes. Good design language. Sleeves are also articulated on the Beaufort jacket, and this Beaufort, on all the Beauforts, articulated with no seams. So this will keep you waterproof in a downpour. There's no seams for water to leak into. I mentioned before in my previous videos, the weak point on this jacket when it comes to rain or water resistancy is the seams. As far as I know, these jackets do not have the taped seams where you stitch the seam and you put a tape underneath them to seal it. I don't know, I'm not sure if Barbour does that. I know Gore-Tex jackets tend to do that. But these are, very waterproof in that they're designed to have as little seams as possible. The Ashby, not so much. So in the back, you have no seams again. You do have the two zippered entries to the game pocket, and this is just one pocket there. You go in and out. I love that too as well, and you also have a bit of a storm flap over that. So if the pockets are open, water won't necessarily get in there because it does have the coverage of the storm flap there, which is really nice. I like that. And that's pretty much it for the Barbour Beaufort jacket. People like, this is kind of similar. I know tall people like the Ashby because I always hear, oh yeah, it's a taller jacket than a Badale, and I love it for that. But I always say, look at the Beaufort jacket before you get an Ashby. If that's your argument for getting a Ashby, it's just a longer jacket than a Badale. Look at the Beaufort jacket to get a sense of articulated sleeves, less seams, more water resistancy, and all around the same price. And this one is going to be made in England, not in anywhere else. So you do get that quality. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for watching. So this will conclude the classic tartans and the original Dress Gordon Sage green tartan wax jackets. So the next segment we'll focus more on quilted jackets. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like if you like what you see, hit the like button.